Samantha was a young woman in her mid-20s. She was working at a small company in Orlando, Florida, where she was the manager, and at the same time she was also pursuing another degree at college. Samantha was very busy in her life. She had set some goals she wanted to accomplish in the near future, and she wasn't going to let anything get in her way. Samantha was very ambitious. Failure was never a choice for her, and success was her only target. It was because of this reason that Samantha never settled down with anyone. She didn't have any long-term boyfriends, and she wasn't looking forward to getting married anytime soon. Now and then, she would meet someone she liked or get introduced to someone by one of her friends. But if things started to get serious, she always made sure that the guy knew there were no strings attached. Samantha often spent time with a friend of hers named Chloe. Samantha and Chloe were best friends since childhood, although they were completely opposites in some ways. Chloe had gotten married a couple years back, and she even had a daughter and a son. She was happily married to her husband, and the union was nothing but a picture-perfect family. She often used to set Samantha up on dates, purposefully hoping that Samantha would fall for a guy. But so far, that never happened. Chloe, you have to stop all of this. How many times am I going to remind you? You remember that guy? What was his name? The emotional one? You mean the sweet young man named Ace? Yeah, Samantha, I thought he was really into you. Ace was the good guy. You were the one using him. No, Chloe, he was a maniac. Samantha, you could have been a little nicer to him. Did you at least keep in touch with him? No, not getting into that mess again. One Friday night, Samantha got out of work feeling exhausted, and a little sick as well. Usually she headed downtown to a small restaurant where she picked up dinner, but today she was feeling like changing things up a bit. She was getting tired of the same shrimp pasta she had been stuffing down for about 4 days now. She called Chloe. Chloe, I'm coming over in 20 minutes. Alright, see you soon. Samantha went to Chloe's place and chilled there for a while. She had dinner and played with Chloe's children. Alright, Chloe, it's getting late. I think I should be going. Samantha was feeling a little better after her visit at Chloe's. Sometimes she needed something different from the usual bachelor life she lived. By the time Samantha got home, it was late. She put her handbag down, swung her keys onto the hook, and immediately hopped into the shower. When she got back to her bedroom, she realized her phone was still in her bag down in the kitchen. She went down and started rooting through her bag. She realized she didn't have her phone with her. She looked through the house and checked her jacket pockets, but it seemed to be nowhere. She tried to remember the last time she had her phone. It was when she called up Chloe after getting out of work. Samantha looked at the time. It was near midnight. She couldn't go over to her neighbors anymore. Samantha put on some sweats and a hoodie and walked down the curb with a few quarters so she could call Chloe on a payphone. Hey Chloe, it's me. I happened to drop my phone somewhere. Could you check if I left it at your place? Hold on, let me see. Samantha tapped her feet as she waited for Chloe to pick up the phone again. Samantha, are you there? Looks like you've got tough luck. I called your number and a man picked up the phone. I tried calling again, but he wouldn't pick up anymore. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? I hear you. Oh, that's great. Now I have to get another phone? Alright then. Good night, Chloe. Thanks for the help. Frustrated, Samantha walked back to the house and went up the stairs to her bedroom. She brushed her hair and took off her hoodie and climbed into the bed under her blankets. She turned around on her bed thinking she would watch some videos on her phone, when she suddenly remembered she didn't have her phone anymore. But when she glanced at her nightstand, she was shocked to see her phone was right there. Relieved, she picked it up and went to call Chloe. When she remembered what Chloe had said, someone had picked up her phone and spoken to her. A chill ran down Samantha's spine as she looked around her bedroom. Was there someone else in the house with her? Samantha trembled and said, "Hello, is anyone there?" The house was silent. Samantha wasn't sure what to believe. She started to think Chloe was playing a joke on her. But then again, Chloe hadn't known that Samantha had lost her phone. The phone was here all along. Samantha got out of the bed and went out into the hallway. She walked around the whole house and was relieved when she found the house empty. She finally went to the kitchen to grab a snack when she discovered a sticky note on her fridge. It read, "You're right, there's nobody here, except you and I." She didn't want to stay in the house any longer. She rushed to the front door, but she couldn't pull it open. Suddenly, she remembered she left her phone in the kitchen. She gathered her courage and tiptoed into the room. She spotted her phone on the counter. She hurried to it and picked it up, only to find another sticky note on the back of her phone. It read, "You're not going anywhere. And no phone, no police, no way out." Samantha tapped on her phone screen, but it wasn't turning on. The battery had been taken out. She quickly ran over to the kitchen drawers where she kept all her knives. But when she pulled the drawer open, it was empty. All the knives were gone, and in their place was yet another sticky note. It read, "Don't try to play smart. It's nothing but a dead end for you." Samantha was going crazy. She yelled out in fear and ran to the nearest window. She tried punching and kicking it, but she couldn't smash the thick double-layered glass. In hopelessness and desperation, she fell onto the couch. She heard a scrunch under her. She got up and found another sticky note. "No one can hear us. I finally have you where I want you." Samantha was extremely nervous. She didn't know what she could do to save her life. Just then, she remembered an old laptop she kept in the bottom drawer of her nightstand. She rarely ever took it out. She ran to her room and took it out and flipped open the lid. The battery icon was flickering. It would shut down any second now. She quickly sent a message to Chloe. "Chloe, this is no joke. Call the cops. There is someone." Without even completing her message, she hit the send button, and within a few seconds, the laptop turned off. Samantha couldn't help but shake and quiver in fear, imagining someone barging into her room and doing who knows what to her. Samantha could never forget the few minutes she spent in agonizing fear right in her own cozy bedroom. Before long, she heard the sounds of sirens outside. The police arrived and broke down her front door. Some officers burst into her room and found her cowering to a corner on her bed. The officers immediately searched the entire house from top to bottom and examined every nook and cranny. But not only was there no one, there wasn't even a clue left behind. Samantha was taken down to her kitchen where she was being questioned. One of the senior officers walked down the steps to ask her a few questions, when he spotted a sticky note attached to Samantha's back. He pulled it off and put it on the kitchen counter. It read, "I was this close." Samantha was thundered when she recognized the smiley on the corner of the note. That guy she dated a year ago used to send her gifts with her name on it and the same smiley. Samantha told the police she suspected her ex-boyfriend, Ace Coleman, had broken into her home. A few days later, the police called Samantha. "Miss Samantha, we tried our best to locate this man, Ace Coleman, but we can't seem to pinpoint his location. His friends and family members all reported that he had gone missing a year ago." "Officer, I'm sure it's either Ace Coleman or his ghost who's been lurking in my house. I don't feel safe here. We went through a bad breakup a year ago. He's not missing. He's been out there ever since, planning to get me back. It doesn't go through his thick skull that I don't love him." "Well, if that's the case, then perhaps we will finally be able to find this man." The next few nights went by awfully quiet, but Samantha couldn't help but flinch at even the slightest breeze that entered her house. She couldn't stop checking her back every few steps she took. After a few weeks had gone by, Samantha had forgotten about everything until one night she woke up to a sound she heard. She sat up on her bed and went to get her phone when she found another sticky note. It read, "I'm back. Did you miss me?" Samantha jumped out of her bed and ran to her door, but it was locked shut from outside. Suddenly, she heard footsteps behind her. She cried as she watched a figure in the darkness of her room. "Ace, listen, you have to get over this. We aren't meant to be." Out of the darkness emerged a man. It wasn't Ace. "Who are you?" the man said. "Me? You wouldn't recognize me. But I know you very well. My brother couldn't stop talking about you. He loved you so much." "Oh, I know you. You're Blaze." What Ace didn't realize is that monsters like you don't deserve love. I was the last one to see him. Ace isn't missing. He's no more. And now it's time for you to get what you deserve. No, please don't do this. Isn't that what Ace said to you? You didn't listen. You used him as long as he was useful to you. Samantha pleaded. "No, please, try to understand. I really loved your brother. Your brother misunderstood me." "Samantha, don't worry about your tuition. I'm here." "Close your eyes, Samantha." What is it?" "Ta-da! Here is that dress you wanted for your job interview." "Ace, I got a promotion. My boss is hosting a party." "Great, what time will we be heading out?" "Oh, no. Ace, I'm going alone tonight." "What is it, Samantha? What was so urgent that we had to meet right away?" "Look, Ace, lately I haven't been feeling about you like how I used to." "What? What are you talking about?" "Ace, things are just not working between me and you. Don't get me wrong, it's not you, it's me." "How could you say that, after all we had together? I love you, and I thought you loved me too." "No, Ace, we need a break. And now that you mention it, I don't think I ever loved you." "Samantha, we can sort this out. It's over, Ace, and don't worry. You'll find someone of your standard." "My standard?" "Blaze, I've been a fool. Don't make the mistakes I've made." "No, brother, wait!" "I couldn't save him. I lost my brother to a monster like you. And now it's your time to go." Samantha yelled out, "You won't get away with this. The police already know." Blaze replied, "Right. The police will be here to take care of what remains of you. And you think they'll be looking for me? They'll be looking for Ace Coleman, who has been missing for so long. But they'll never find him, because of what you have done to him." "No. Please, no!" Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.